So there's my van, and when I came here yesterday I thought what a fantastic place to park it with this wonderful view, and this is the sort of thing I was sort of dreaming of before I came to Italy. I thought, find myself a nice place, bang on a port somewhere, it'll be an ideal place to be. And particularly, so I'll be making my food in there, because that window is the kitchen, and I'm looking out on this, and I thought, hey, that's great. Well, it was great, but as it turned out, the weather wasn't nice for very long. It was very cold. Admittedly, today is the 9th of December 2012. It's been raining on and off now for 2 weeks. Just about started, the Monday before last, 13 days. Over there we've got the town of Pizzo. Now Pizzo's a place I was really considering buying somewhere there, in fact, somewhere over there. I did a lot of research on the area. This is an area I actually didn't know about as well. I haven't been here before, so I should say. I just sort of from the internet decided that's the place for me. But with weather like this, to be quite frank, it isn't. So that was a major disappointment. Another thing for camper van users, just as a warning, is I parked my car in this street here. Now this is Vibo Marina. Now the problem though here was that when there was lots of traffic, it didn't make any difference. So you didn't really hear them so much, ironically. But when there's not much traffic, then suddenly you got all night. They're going fast, and they're not showing much respect for those of us who are sleeping here. Well, I wouldn't be expecting that. They're not showing much respect for pedestrians either. There was a lot of parking space, not a lot, 5 or 6, so I didn't think I was actually taking anything off. In the summer, this street's actually off bounds. Right, well, I don't really fancy staying here too long because it's a bit on the cold side, but while I'm here, I may as well show them around. Last night, as I was walking around, I sort of thought of North Shields, where I sometimes live in the UK, and because that's on the mouth of the Tyne, and the weather was very similar. The port of North Shields is much smaller than this, but the port of North Shields it's got industrial things like those silos there, but it's also got a lot of fish and chips and things like this, and places to go. And there's lots of places here to go as well. There's only one fish place, and then you had to make it yourself. But it did have this. It did have the sea and the beach, and the beach actually did look somewhat similar. Doesn't have trips out to the Aeolian Islands though. Now we have there's some fish place, Pesceria. And the streets are on the back, and you've got lots of cafes and things like that. So there's a bit of life here. I'm sure in the summer this is really pleasant. You'll be seeing what we're doing here in the winter then. Well, in the summer I like to be Northern Europe, but I'm sure that the best time here comes at March. Usually March and April are brilliant months to go anywhere, because if you go then, you've got the flowers are in bloom, so you've got these wonderful scents, fragrances, and also at the same time you've got there's no tourists, so places are empty, and you've got great weather as well in this part of the world. And if you come in the summer, it's really roasting, it's too hot, so the best time is March and April. End of March, there's nothing here. Now this is the bit which above all reminds me of North Shields. Dilapidated, industrial, although that's actually military, the building on the right. And this leads down to the little beach, and there is a wholesale, well, not really wholesale, but they sell fresh fish. And I came down last night, but they didn't have anything that was up there. There was that cipolla di trope, which is tropean onions. Didn't see them at all. And the sign there for the centre, I couldn't quite find the centre. I'm not certain where the centre is. I want streets like this, which are off the promenade. and they are. It's quite lively at night, actually, considering it's December. Lots seems to be going on. Obviously, just the locals, no tourists, but during the season, it's absolutely buzzing with people in places like this. Not enough, but most of the businesses appear to be open, except for the food shop, which is the one I particularly wanted to be open. So I wanted to get some milk for my tea. Streets. I've seen cars from many countries, particularly Bulgaria. I noticed lots of people from Bulgaria here, and Romania, and it's a car from Poland, and the UK, of course, as well. Though they were mainly in Pizzo. Oh, that's a good. It's a good name, isn't it? It's only around 7:30 on a Sunday morning, so can't expect too many people open. Even the church isn't open yet for business. To say that the street is nice, and it's made worse by the weather, which really doesn't help it at all. And I'm sure that when the sun's out, which it probably is for 49 weeks of the year, it's very, very nice. I just picked the wrong week of the year to be here. And maybe it's even 360 days of the year. I don't know. I noticed that the average temperature on the Calabrian coast on Christmas Day was 24 degrees centigrade. I would say it's now around 6, maybe, something like 6 or 7. And there's the railway line which runs along the coast. And just to make the point I mentioned earlier, it's only certain cars can come down here in August at those times, so it's out of bounds. I suppose that's to stop people in camper vans coming here, which I think is perfectly fair, otherwise it'd be full of the things, mine included. Well, mine probably not, because I don't actually come here. I wouldn't come here in August. I'd just stay in Northern Europe. Oh, and there's spas open, so I'm going to go in there. So it's raining again, and so I'm going back to the car. I'm going somewhere else.